There are two steel boxes provided for the installation. Open the steel box 1 and you can find manual drawing, floor panels, door, window, honeycomb, power filter, and other accessory. Open steel box 2 contains ceiling panel, wall panel. Now open the wooden box with a blue label. Inside, you will find the product list. Verify all items carefully, including the nuts, bolts, and accessories, before starting the work. Now carry out a complete site inspection using the floor plan and verify. Ensure the area is clean, level, and ready for installation. You can use a spirit level for verifying the floor. Now take the electrical isolation layer from the box and start with the installation of the plastic sheet. Position it correctly according to the plan, keep it neat, and fix it in the shielding area. Make the corners and edges properly. After placing the sheet properly, open the back side of the box also to take panels more easily from the container. Remove the bolts carefully and take the panels out from the container box. Start with the installation of the floor panels. Position each panel correctly and secure them firmly with the provided fittings. You can align the panels based on the numbering on the panel. Verify the panels are installed properly as per the plan. Next, open the carton box and you will find the meshes inside. Install the conductive mesh. Make sure all joints are properly connected and every nut and bolt is tightened to maintain shielding integrity. Confirm that all the holes are filled with the proper nuts and bolts. Once the mesh is fixed, verify the measurements carefully before continuing with the next steps. You can find a mesh cutter and puncher in the wooden box. Use the tools for installing the meshes on the wall panels. Place the mesh properly on the sides of the panel and maintain continuity. Properly place the mesh on all sides of the panel. Now install the wall panels. Fit each panel into place, securing them one by one with the provided fasteners. This forms the main shielding structure of the room. Fix all the bolts to the adjacent holes on the panel to make sure the panel is safe and strong. Ensure that the corner panels are placed first for smooth installation of the other panels. Similarly, install all the nuts and bolts into the holes carefully. You can find numbers on the panels so that it will be easier for installation. Please note and ensure that all safety measures are followed for your protection. Install the panels in the box as per the plan. Finally, you can find the panel with the template of the window. Place it at the front side and tighten all the bolts and nuts strongly. After the walls are completed, install the ceiling panels. For that, place the ceiling panel holder at one end so that you can easily handle the panel at height. Carefully insert the panel into the holder and fix the bolts on the panel. After fixing the first two panels, you can remove the holder and fix using the nuts and bolts. Similarly, continue the mesh installation on all panels for continuity, and fix the panels adjacent based on the numbering. Now install the panels one by one and ensure all the nuts and bolts are fixed properly. Fix the first two sets of ceiling panels, and then it's time to fix the beams to ensure stability and strengthen the ceiling. Take the clamps to fix the beams from the box and place them on both opposite sides of the panels. Fix all the bolts and make sure that both the beam holders are properly tightened using the nuts and bolts. Next, carefully place the beam into the holder and fix it tight to the holder. Now the ceiling is safe and strong. Again, ensure that all the bolts are properly fixed in the holes. Sometimes you may find joint beams. You can find two pieces of beams. Just connect both the pieces, fix them properly using the bolts provided with them. And now the long, strong beam is ready. Continue with the same process for fixing the beam for the ceiling. This is the most important step, and you must take care of placing these beams after placing the 4 panels. Once the panels are placed, fit the ceiling beams to provide additional strength and support. Following this, take the wooden floor panels for layer 1 from the container and install them. Place each wooden panel properly into the SS panel. Lay the first layer evenly across the surface. You can find the numbering on the panel so that it will be easy for verification with the plan. Then install the second layer, ensuring both are carefully positioned and firmly fixed. Carefully check the numbers on the panel and place accordingly. Connect the second layer floor panels in an interconnection model so that they form a strong and fixed bonding with each other. Next, install the RF shielded door. Handle carefully and place it in the proper template that is pre-assigned for the door area. Use your safety measures to protect yourselves. Use a spirit level for leveling the door. And use the plates for adjusting the height. Now fix the door and tighten all the bolts with the wall panel. Check that the gasket seals align perfectly to prevent leakage. Fix all the bolts and tighten completely, and make sure the door is completely strong and properly fixed to the panel. Then install the RF shielded window, ensuring proper sealing on all sides. Use the meshes on the window, place them into the proper template, ensure that all the area of the window is fixed with mesh, and now you can install the window into the template on the panel and tighten the bolts. Note that all the templates for the nuts and bolts should be fixed properly. And now you can remove the sealing over it. Additional components are also provided. The honeycomb panel and its template are used for installing the AC duct. The template for the AC duct will be found on the panel based on room size and plan. Also, waveguide allows safe delivery of fiber optic cable into the room, which helps to create the proper wiring fiber optic cable structure. Finally, the RF filter panel is installed, which enables power and data connections while preserving the shielding performance. All the templates for these additional components will be found on the panels, or you can directly cut based on the shielding room plan. By following these steps in sequence and ensuring that every component is installed with precision, the RF room shielding installation is completed successfully, delivering long-term performance, safety, and shielding effectiveness. Thank you for choosing Frank Shield.